there, it's Karen from Make Me Pretty Upcycling and I'm based in Christchurch. I'm doing a short video on stenciling. The stencil I'm going to use is this polka dot stencil, and this is a cupboard door that I've used Carts and Millie furniture paint. It's mineral paint, sorry, and the colour here is Ethan Blue, and I'm going to use this colour, beautiful white on it, as well as stenciling the cupboard door which has been painted. I've also got the drawer which is natural, and I'm going to do blue stencils. I've got a wee hole here that I had to fill, so I'm going to make sure that the dot goes right over that. So let's get going. So the first thing I do when I'm stenciling is pour a tiny little bit of the paint colour I'm using. Sorry, I better give it a shake first. And pour it into a little dish. I want as little as possible when I'm stenciling. I want it to be quite dry, so I'll just put a little bit out here. Hardly anything. Probably more than I need. So what I'll do is I'll just get my stencil brush and get some on the end. And then I'll take as much off as possible so it's literally quite dry. And away we go. So lining up the stencil. So I don't want a solid colour when I'm stenciling. If you use it solidly, it can bleed as well, so it doesn't give you such a nice look. So what I'm going to do is just get a little bit on this brush and then use this dabbing motion which you can hear. Now you can tape your stencil in place if you're worried about it moving, then just tape it in place, and I just use good old masking tape. You know, the green stuff that you can buy from any hardware store. So I'll just get a little bit more done, and then I'll just show you how easy it is to move this over. I want the stenciling to be quite subtle, so I don't want a real solid white. Right, so I haven't done the whole stencil, but I just want to show you how I'm going to move it over. So I can line it up. So that's what I've done so far. So I'm just going to move it over now, and I'll just line up the stencil holes. They don't tend to smudge. So let's have a look. There we go. So that's all lined up. So I'll just hold this up so you can see. So I'm just putting over some that I've done to get it lined up perfectly. And away I go again. Sorry, it sounds like someone's knocking at the door, but you've got to use a little bit of. Alright, so let's have a wee look. So I'm getting there. So what I'll do now is I'll just switch to another colour. So what I want to do on the drawer frontage is use the Ethan Blue, which is the colour that I've been using on the cabinet. So I'll just get the paint off my brush, and as you can see I've got newspaper down, which is quite handy for this sort of thing. I'm just going to get another paper plate. Here we go. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the blue colour, the Ethan Blue. So again, I'll just give my mineral paint a little bit of a shake. Pour it out. Beautiful. And again, I've just got that in the bottom of my paper plate. Now I'll just dab my... Excellent. So can you see I just got that on the end of my brush. Loose here there. So now I'm ready to go. So I'll just put my paint stencil on top, and the one thing I'm going to be careful about here is to cover up that little bit of a mark from where I had a hole in it. So the way I'm placing it now covers that completely. So same technique as before. you're getting a bit low on paint. So if you can see, I'm not filling in the hole solidly. I don't want it to bleed, and that's why I'm using this daubing. Okay. Oh! So there we go. I've got half of it on. And again, I'm just going to line up the stencil. There we go. Excellent. And now do the other half. So I'll take this off when I finish. It won't be a minute. It's quite fast to do this. More. Done. Okay, so I'll just show you what that looks like. So there we have the blue stenciling on the plain wood. And if I just show you what I did first off, that was the white stenciling on the blue wood. Now, I will post a video of my finished work, but it's a raw wood, beautiful bedside drawer that I put blue stripes on by using masking tape. So I'll post that. So that's it from me today. So I hope if you're new to stenciling, you found that quite informative. And keep up the good work.